DanDaDan, 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 DanDaDan. Thursday is here, and this episode starts with the introduction of Gigi. I personally was waiting for him because if you read the manga, he's a character that you gotta watch closely, and Alex Lee voices him in the dub, so I was excited to hear him for the first time. The love between Momo and Okarun is so awkward that it hurts, but man, it's so adorable. I feel like every week that I tune into DanDaDan, I'm just waiting to see how the love between them will develop. Momo and Gigi discuss why he's even there in the first place, and his house is haunted all the way up in the mountains, and he has a ghost there obviously, so they try to exorcise the ghost, but that action made 3 of the 5 exorcists that was there off themselves, which in itself is insane. So of course the only one left to turn to is the neighborhood baddie, Granny Saeko. But even she can't help with the ghost because it's out of her territory. So until they can figure out a solution, Gigi's gonna crash at their house. I love how we went from a jealous Momo arc and then swan dive into a jealous Okarun arc. He's so flustered that he's scribbling out his homework and banging his head on the desk. And even hitting the gym. Bro, you know my boy is going through it. And just as he thinks it's futile to go against Gigi in a battle of love, an autonomy sculpture, I'm not sure I said that word right at all, but it starts full sprinting towards them, and the race has begun. They start sprinting through traffic and on top of buildings and even catch him with Momo's power just for him to pop. He got away from them by reshaping himself, but due to Ayase's quick thinking, she locates him by pulling a Killua and hitting him straight in the heart. There's always a story to learn or be taught, no matter how it has to be done though, because the love of this autonomy sculpture and the female one that it found in the garbage heap, Okarun learns what it means to love someone and learn how he really feels about Momo Ayase. Nothing gets me as excited for Thursdays like DanDaDan. Bro, I genuinely, I say this every fucking week because it's just that, bro. They could get rid of everything, every single piece of the plot in this anime. Show me just the romance. If you had a Nisekoi ass anime between the pink-haired girl, Gigi, Okarun, and Momo, bro, I would watch that. Give me that. If there was a spinoff with just the romance parts, I would watch that, and especially if they add some filler in there, make it more believable, I swear I would watch that hands down. But the stuff that they have in the show, it's always hard hitting. You have a ghost that's making people off themselves. That's heavy. That's heavy in every sense of the word. I don't feel like there's anybody in the world that says that isn't heavy. I've 3 out of the 5 exorcists. What happens to the other 2 is my question. Did they just say I can't do this shit, or did they see the other 3 do that and then say it won't be me? It won't be me. You know, that's the stuff I really wonder with this stuff. And I see that. I won't say that because that was kind of at the end of it, and most people don't watch past the ending with the cat and with Turbo Granny and everything, so I won't even say that part. But what I will say is the love triangle and now the love square between, you know, all of the 4 characters that are either in love with Okarun or in love with Momo. You can tell that there's something with Momo and Gigi. You know, Gigi is definitely one of those playboy flirts. As soon as he gets into the classroom, he's immediately calling like 3 different girls cute or beautiful. And then he's also like, well, I'm in a lovey-dovey parental approved relationship with Momo. And she just puts him in a full chokehold. It's just little stuff like that, bro. The comedy, the romance, the plot itself, because the plot is still heavy with like really dark tones. Even with the mom thing from way back with I can't remember the pink hair girl's name, and I do not know why. Ira. I don't know why I was drawing a blank on her name, but even with Ira's mom, like the tones in this show get really heavy, and it's cool to see that. Not really cool is not the perfect word I could have used to describe that, because it's very dark. It's very morbid sometimes. So when you see certain stuff like that, it makes you like step back a little bit. Me being a ReZero fan, I've seen so much of people offing themselves. I'm grown numb to it at this point, but especially if you watched anybody play Doki Doki Literature Club or you played it yourself, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's something that should be talked about, and it's something that, like, if you need personal help, please go seek it. Anyways, let's go away from that dark shit. This show is crazy, bro. This show is crazy. The characters, every time a new character gets introduced, it's a crazy way to do it. Like Ira, the way she got introduced was an in light of the other words that I can't really say she was a bitch when she first came into the show. I mean, talking about Okarun and the way that she talked about her, and then like the wash tub, and then like trying to exercise Momo because she thinks she's a demon. The whole way she got introduced was kind of like wonky, you know. But eventually we go to love Ira, or maybe you still don't like Ira. That's up to you. I can't really decide you know how you treat characters in your own head. Me personally, I developed a kinship with Ira. I don't really like her ship with Okarun, but you know, I can deal with it. And just like different characters in the show, Granny Sayeko, boy, she bad. Boy, she bad. It was some shots in this anime, bro. Boy, she bad. I can't wait to edit this. I can't wait to rewatch this show with the scenes that I be seeing from Granny Sayeko, man. Hey, boy, it'd be hard for me to watch this show in multiple ways. But what I will say is every Thursday I'm excited to watch DanDaDan, and hopefully that you guys feel the same exact way that I feel about it. I'm trying to really grasp in my head what else I saw, but I really feel like I said everything. I mean, Gigi got introduced. Ira is somewhere being Ira. We didn't even get to see Ira this episode. And then just like well, obviously I'm missing a whole different thing. The love that Okarun has for Momo is something that they really, like, I know I said a lot of stuff about the romance, but this episode really dived into it. The autonomy sculpture and the female autonomy sculpture, it shows that Okarun was gonna give up on Momo this episode, and then that totally got glossed over for me. Okarun saw Gigi come into the picture, saw how good looking Gigi was, saw how extroverted Gigi was, and saw that him and Momo were in two totally different worlds. Gigi was definitely one of the more perfect fits for her. He was complimenting her. He was her first love, like things of that nature. And it just looked like he's a better fit for her than, you know, Okarun himself. But Okarun was able to see the autonomy sculpture. I swear I'm saying that word wrong. But anyways, he was able to see the sculpture and the female sculpture fight for that love. Even the female sculpture was like, no, you don't do this. Don't do this. Our expiry dates are so different. We don't need to be together. We are so different. You're not the same as me, and we don't belong together. And the man sculpture was like, fuck that. No, we deserve this. I want this, you want this, so why can't this happen? And it doesn't matter what I have to do to fight for it. It doesn't matter what I have to do to know that I deserve this and you deserve this too. And Okarun was able to see that and look at them two sculptures and say, well, when I met ISA, my world was completely bleak. I wanted aliens to abduct me and take me away from this dastardly world. But when ISA came into the picture, my world gained color. I gained a new interest. I gained new feelings and emotions that I didn't even know I had before. And these two sculptures fighting for their relationship that they're not supposed to have, but they both want. And if I am stupid enough to give up on that dream, I know for a fact I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. And that's exactly what the sculpture said. And from the sculpture saying that, Okarun was able to look at that and be like, Gigi isn't a new opponent in this whole love battle that I have going on, but if I give up, I will regret that shit for the rest of my life. And it's good to see that. Man, I just sucked up all the spit in the world. Anyways, it's good to see that Okarun was able to look at ISA, look at Gigi, look down in the depths of his heart and say, you know what? Ball game. Like, let's get this shit on the road. Let's really get into it, and let's really do this love battle, because I'll be down if I lose, and if I lose, at least I tried. And that's how you should really go about all things in life. But I'm really excited to see that in the show, and I'm happy that I really scratched the top of my brain to really get that out, because I would have been mad if I didn't talk about that in this video. But if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're enjoying DanDaDan, please let me know how you feel about the love experience in this show. And have you had any experience like that in your life? Have you ever done something and you're like, if I don't do it, even if I lost, I want to do it. Like me right now, I'm trying to be a YouTuber, and, you know, it might not work out, but hey, I'll be damned if I don't try. You feel me? So what situation has, you know, been in your life like that? And how do you feel about the situation like that in DanDaDan? How do you feel about DanDaDan going so far? I think the next episode is the last episode. I'm sad. I'm truly sad. But I mean, I can't do anything about it but wait until they actually go into 2025 because we already got season 2 confirmation. So I'm happy about that. Anyways, though, how you guys feel about DanDaDan so far? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, that like button, and hit that little bell just to show me some extra love. But out of all those things, just press the like button, please. I'm begging you. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I can't wait for the next DanDaDan Thursday, and I can't wait for more DanDaDan in 2025. And other than that, I have nothing else to say, but thank you for watching this video, and peace.